have you brought other practices on board? It's not just compost extracts, right? It's a bunch of other.
Yeah, so with our regenerative testing, we're doing a mix of sort of rotational tillage, I guess you would call it. We are trying to get rid of the compaction with iron so that we can keep it going with cover crops. Planting green, no-till, and reduction of synthetic fertilizers, trying out some AEA nutritionals, just trying to go away from the synthetic inputs and the chemicals and trying to get away from herbicides and things like that. Definitely have a lot of different test plots, and some of them were successful and some of them weren't.
And we knew it wasn't going to be a quick fix.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a long-term deal, so it's not like you're going to just have it right off the bat. So we were kind of expecting it, but, you know, like I said, there were successes and there was failures, but it did pretty good overall.
As Rick Clark would say, outcomes we didn't expect.
Yeah.
It's surprising, you know, a lot of people online will tell you cereal rye is just the ultimate weed suppression, and if you have cereal rye out there, you're not going to have a lot of issues. We ended up having better weed suppression with a multi-species mix that didn't have near as much biomass, and so that was really interesting this year. I believe that it's something to do with the soil microbiome being healthier because of that multi-species mix than it was in the straight rye where it just was crimped down, but then we had weeds coming through it. We don't have our biology up to speed good enough yet, and so letting some of that rye go to full maturity really hurt some of our corn because I think that rye tied up too many nutrients and then they didn't get recycled to go into the corn crop. So definitely learning a lot this year. We had one field that we did some cover crops on that it was a mix of triticale, vetch, some clovers, radish, and turnip, and ended up leaving that. It wasn't ready to crimp until June 1st, but the soil wasn't fit to plant. It was too wet, so we didn't end up getting in there with the planter until June 10th. And we planted that green and crimped it down right afterwards. And the turnips actually went to seed before we crimped it. And then whenever we crimped it, we were basically putting that seed on the ground. So after the corn got up, those turnips came up and was a really nice understory for the corn that is fairly similar to the guys that will go in and interseed in corn to try and get that. The weed control there has just been pretty amazing for no herbicide whatsoever. It's pretty impressive.